Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, the class where we pause our work, we are here to follow up the further course in which there were so many things to be told. And in our class, as you have been studying the different modes, the different parameters for the different elements working, how are they working, and how are their properties shown, and how are they performing during chemical reaction, and their impacts, their aspects into the different spheres. So here are some assumptions regarding atomic structure. Here you can say atomic structure is one of the biggest parameters to study chemistry and for the field of chemistry. Atomic structure, it is a big area which is to be studied for the students, for the upcoming descendants of the human, and to make cover the humanity. And chemistry, as we know, it is an essential part of the society where people are living, and they are just fulfilling their desires according to their needs, and all around the aspects we have seen into the chemistry and society, where we could see that how chlorine was working. Thousands of compounds may be made with the help of chlorine, and chlorine was also working as a pathogenic germs killer, and there were also some compounds which were helping the human for the cleaning, and for the developing, and to do so many works from the different aspects. Here, atomic structure, we have seen that it is the biggest parameter of studying chemistry. Well, we have seen in it after the atomic structure, there were so many things. We came to know about the three subatomic particles. So, dear students, we have studied the different theories. One was Dalton's atomic theory. He told just the atom is the smallest particle, and it is the tiniest particle of the matter. Okay, but he gave this theory according to his sound mentality, according to his sound thought. He did not perform any experimentation, and without any experimentation, he just gave an idea. And later scientists came in this world, where we can see that Mr. J.J. Thomson, and the great discovery of Mr. Goldstein, and later Mr. James Chadwick, They all performed according to their sound mentality, their experiments, and they told that atom is not only one unit. It may be further classified. It may be further disintegrated into three subatomic particles. And the subatomic particles, when we think, so first name always comes with electron. Second name comes proton. And third name comes neutron. Where? For the think tank, we can do this very in this way that what does an electron do? Electron, when we see, so we say charge, obviously. So we can say mass, obviously. We can say the comparison. Comparison with other subatomic particles. And here mass, charge, comparison, and behavior. Resident, resident of. These are the parameters, dear students, on which you are to think of. You can write in the better order. You can estimate about the topic in the better order. And if you classify it in such a way so you can memorize these all points easily. It may be memorizing of these things are really effective for you, and you can do it. Okay, here you can construct the topic yourself. Electron is negatively charged particle. Number 1 point, it resides in the shells around the nucleus and you can also write about its mass is 9.109 into 10 raised minus 31 kg. So here you can see electron is negatively charged particle. It resides in the shells around the nucleus, and you can also write instead of resides lives. Instead of resides, you can also write here reside, stays, live. You can these are the sufficient words. They may suffice the topic, and its mass is 9.109 into 10 raised minus 31 kg. Well, when we compare it, it is 1/1836 times heavier, lighter. Proton. So here are some points. You can see that how did I construct and how did I compose this topic, and you can also make such type of think tank in your brain. That point should be collected in one side. All of the points, first of all, that you have made, the charge and mass and behavior and the comparison, the resident of, these all points are very important. First you should collect these all points in your brain, then you should compose a topic and you should make your own scripture, so that your topic should not be missed from anywhere. Your topic should be clear to everyone. Your vision of thought should be in your topic, so that you can snatch your marks from the examiner. And there is also one more point here. You can also think from the same aspect, from the same pattern about proton. How we can write here about the mass and charge. First of all, we can write here proton. Okay, first of all, you will tell proton is positively charged particle. Here, when we talk about the living, so here we can write it lives in the nucleus of an atom. It lives in the nucleus of an atom, and we can also see its mass. Here I'm removing this. So you can see its mass is 1.6 into 10 raised minus 27 kilogram. Well, we can also see here it is 1836 times heavier than electron. These points are complementary points about these subatomic particles. Here we can see that you are writing about the electrons. Electron is negatively charged particles. You can also compare between electron and proton, that how are they differ from each other. So if you can write it, electron is negatively charged particle, while proton is a positively charged particle, and here it lives or it resides in the shells around the nucleus. while proton lives in the nucleus of an atom. And secondly, we can see its mass is 9.109 into 10 raised minus 31 kg, and here we can see its mass is 1.67 or 1.6 into 10 raised minus 27 kg. And thirdly, we can say that electron is approximately 1 over 1836 times less than the mass of a proton, while we can see proton is 1836 times heavier than an electron. So here is the comparison. Here is the comparison what can be written into the papers so that you can gain good marks. And I wish that you must have the great ranking during exams. When you take your tasks, you must perform well so that your results should be fruitful and so much attractive. And dear students, thirdly, we have third one, subatomic particle. That is, I will mention here. The observation of these two things might be understood. Here are some points what we will see. You can see that neutron. We can say neutron is neutral charge particle. It means it does not contain any charge over it, and it can be understood easily when it does not have any charge over it. So we can easily evaluate that it does not belong any category of electrostatic force of attraction, and it does not perform any role like a proton and neutron, like proton and electron. And here it is the neutral charge particle. And some more things of you I'm going to tell about it. You must consider these things and you must write the lecture. And here you should note down it resides in the nucleus of an atom. So it resides in the nucleus of an atom, and combiningly we can also name proton and neutron as the nucleons. They both are combiningly known as the nucleons because they live in the nucleus. Therefore, its mass is, you can see here, its mass is 1.76 into 10 raised minus 27 kilogram. Here its mass is almost equal to that of proton. So the vision is clear, and all of the things what should be commonly known about proton, neutron, and the electron have been mentioned here. And all of the students, how will you prepare about these topics? You must understand the nature of the topic first of all. What is the spirit of the topic, and how will you rationalize all of the things, how will you gain all of the things regarding topic. And here some things we can see that atomic structure is basically the one of the main things to study these things, and subatomic particles are the main things to be studied, because subatomic particles always represent present most of the times, the nature, the properties of an element that must be known by the individuals, and here we can understand that electron, and when we write something, you should classify all of the things. You should collect all of the points first of all. Then it will be easy for you to construct a topic, to compose a topic, to compose a scripture about the topic, and you can better understand and you can better evaluate all of the things, whatever should be discussed into the topic. And here a comparison of all three is among you. You can easily catch up this knowledge, whatever has been mentioned here. Electron is the basic particle, and here is the proton, and while we can see the neutron, the three have different natures, and you can see the properties are also varying from subatomic particle to subatomic particle. Electron negatively charged particle, while proton is positively charged particle, and neutron it is a neutral charged particle. It does not have any charge over it, so that it does not perform like proton and neutron. It always move straight whenever it is kept into the electric field. It always move in the straight direction, upper side. It does not stay anywhere. And about this topic, if you have any problem, if you have any query regarding it, so you may put your questions here, and inshallah I will be answering you. This topic is over at most here, and we will look forward now.